All right, guys, so here we are, January 25th. We're in Granbury, Texas. We got a little 10-acre spot here that we're clearing for our new home. We're gonna start right here on this big oak. We're gonna clean all up underneath the drip line. And they don't want this much up here touched too much right now until they figure out where exactly the house is going to sit. So we're going to clean about 2.5 acres today, and they're going to come, and engineers going to do some core samples, stuff like that, to be able to figure out the best spot, because they got a big creek that runs behind the property. So they got a little flood zone that we're following the contour line, and going to stay basically to the south side of that zone. So, but we're gonna focus on cleaning everything from about right here around this tree and then behind it. So this is a like I said, a future home site. And man, it's cold today. It's 24 degrees here. A little bit of about 10 miles, about 5 to 8 mile an hour wind. It's steady. Whew. So that whole line of trees and cedars, everything like that's coming out, except for the bigger cedar elms that are in there. They like to keep those, buffer, privacy, what have you. Sharpened all the teeth last night, shop. I had some people ask us how come we painted the Fecon head here black. As you can see, there's a number 4 on this one, so we have 4 in our fleet. And our number 1 unit that was with this head, it's an ASV that we had painted matte black. So we have it in the shop right now. It's getting tuned, is what I can tell you. It's and I'm also putting a new high flow pump on it. So you guys out there in the ASV world, maybe you can relate, but right now it's kind of tough on getting some stuff. So, but it should be up and running, and the other head, probably I'll leave it up to the operator if he wants to switch back the head. I don't care, but we have another head in the shop. But yeah, that's why it's black, guys. You know, we had everything painted to match on that one machine, the number 1 machine, so to speak, and because we painted it black, just curious on how the combination would look. But anyway. So yeah, this particular job here, we're taking out everything that's 4 inches or less is basically our typical job, and of brush clearing, small unwanted trees. So as you can see, these oaks back here, they're going to pop really good whenever we get all this nice and cleared and trimmed out for the customer. So basically we have a bunch of little unwanted cedars, you know, yeah, some little bitty small 2-3 inch little oaks that have grown up, but quite a few daggum cedar elms underneath these nice beautiful trees. So we're going to take all that out so this stuff will, you know, grow better. You know, it's an organic method. I mean, all we're doing is just churning it back into the soil, leaving good mulch, putting whatever nutrients back into the soil that's already been growing here. You know, so the soil and everything should pop pretty good. Alright guys, I'm gonna show you some in progress stuff at, you know, about an hour or so, and just keep showing you how this Fecon VCR drum Viking knife combination with this ASV, how it runs every day, man. You know, all of them do really well. Very pleased with it. So, all right, guys. All right, so here's basically what it's going to look like up underneath the big oak trees here. All nice and clean, trimmed up. We'll go in there in the middle of the oak trees with the hand saws and things and clean all that up. Alright, that's a little in progress, finishing up this little part. Alright, so after leaving the nice big oaks right there, we're going to come over here and we're going to clean both sides of this creek bank. We're going to get all we can with the machine on both sides. I'll make it look really good. So basically everything's pretty much going to come out. They don't want to keep any of these small stuff, or no any of the cedars, so we're going to get all that out. It'll look like a nice, clean creek bank when we're done. Sound like we might need to tighten up the track here in a minute. Anytime we do these creeks, we like to do a little bit of a chop method, just so we won't have to, if we go down to the bottom, the whole daggone thing's gonna fall down into the creek. So we do the chop method, so very little is gonna be pushed over into that little dry creek for us to have to do hand work or grab or anything like that. So it's always good to keep that in mind. You guys are trying to do that kind of work. That sucker's gone. Alright guys, I'm gonna let this rock and roll and show you a little bit of after video of us getting this all nice and cleaned up. So basically all these larger seed rams, the only thing that's gonna remain. So everything's gonna be nice and clean, drug up, limbed up. Look really nice for the client. Alright.